Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. In the case of Myrtle's Monster Museum. So here you are.
Neal, can I
The
take
sun is
Erickson?
rising. Of course not.
Oh.
The sun is rising. You can not quite yet see down into the quarry below. Light has not crept in yet. But you know, down there, something has gone terribly wrong. You can just feel it in the stillness of the air. Something is amiss.
Well,
Yes, I think it's a miss. It's in the air. Can you feel that?
I feel fire.
Then I guess we better hit it to not miss.
What's your accuracy?
Hit it and quit it? Is that what you're saying?
What do the kids say these days with that meme? I guess they never miss. Something about TikTok. I don't know.
TikTok clock, they never miss, huh?
I don't know of TikTok. I'm too old for this.
Zoomer memes.
Well, down we should go. Start heading off, walking down towards it.
All right, you can come to the edge of the quarry. All around on either side is just forest, except where it's been cut away a little bit to create lumber for the attractions down below. So, you know, the edge of the quarry has about 100, 150 feet or so of clear-cut area, but then beyond that, it's clear to sheer cliff faces of white marble all the way down to the base, where you can see all sorts of little huts and buildings and pens and enclosures, and a little winding road that goes through things, some huts, a gift shop right by the front door.
Oh, anything in our size? Is there any mugs that say Yato on them? In the gift shop?
We
No.
just get we just get the monster size M, right? That would fit us.
Monster size.
Mm-hmm.
And although I think we're size L and the humans are size M, oddly enough. What size system do you use?
What size
your
system do we use for our
clothing?
merchandising?
Yeah.
We haven't figured that out yet. See, we have a couple of halflings and gnomes that we're going to be putting together the merchandising. The gnomes said they could automate the process of making the cups, that we could make them more quickly. And the halflings were going to, weave things together. But, when you work with gnomes, sometimes things don't always work out correctly. So we're still waiting on the shipment of merchandising. And they said they had a new system where you could make one thing that would fit all. I think really that was a bad decision. So right now there's no merchandise, but I don't think there's a plan to make anything minotaur-sized,
Why?
Just not a lot of minotaurs to sell to. I don't know how many minotaurs want to come to a monster museum. We're trying to put our money where it'll be most effective. So human-sized things is the bread and butter.
I don't know. I'm looking around the store, and it seems like most of the customers here are minotaurs. Seems like we are the majority customer here.
75% of the people in this store is Minotaur.
I take it you guys walk down the ramp to go to the gift shop at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. At the base of the ramp, not quite at ground level, but it's still like 30 feet up, there is this big gate. The gate must be like 30 feet tall, made out of huge not boards, what do you call them? Beams of wood with large double French doors in the middle, also made of wood. And across the double French doors, it says Myrtle's Monster Museum. And then the doors will open to split it. So it's like Myr on Mew and Dill's Monster Museum on the other side. I did that right.
Oh, where'd that fanfare come from when that door opened?
You guys can walk on in. There's there's like a little ticketing window, booth right here with stalls that you can walk through with little counters that have been made by the gnomes, so you'll always know how many people have come on in through it. And And then there's like a partition, and on the other side would be the exit. You can see the gift shop there. You don't enter through the gift shop. You only exit the gift shop. But you can see in through the windows and see the merchandise, what little of it there is within. She'll walk you through the initial front area where you would normally get the tickets. You could just walk right past it. There's nobody here. And she says, well, this is unusual. Even though it's not open to the public, we always post a guard out here just in case someone wanders by and needs help. Over here, she points to her right as you walk past it, is typically where we would have kitchens running to feed the workers, and eventually it'll be a restaurant to feed customers. Looks a little
do you have
quiet.
kitchen staff, so there's no staff at all?
It's
You'd have to
how
go inside
ironic.
to find out.
How ironic that the guard was stationed to help others, but now it seems like maybe he is the one who needs help. The hoof is on the other. The hoof is on the other foot now.
The hoof is on the other foot.
Horse, yes. The shoe's on the other hoof.
Yes.
Very true.
You got there.
It's accurate. Sometime you have reshoe. It seemed like he needed a reshoe. Well, we could walk around. Is there an area where you work, like an office that you could stay in? We could check in with you as we look around, or are you gonna walk around with us?
Oh, well, you'll need my help getting from place to place, I'm sure. Or I could stay here at the front if you just want to wander around and see if you can find anything.
Do you have a security room with scrying orbs of the place?
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
There is a what would you call it? An armory for the guards. However, it's on the other side of the museum. We didn't want it to be too close to the front. You know, there's thieves that will come in and steal magic items if they find about them. So we wanted to put them as deep within the museum as possible. So they're on the other side.
So the armory is where the magic weapons are?
Yes. They're actually underground in the aquarium section.
All right. Let's get the magic weapons so we can defend ourselves against whatever escaped.
So from where you're standing, there's a road, sorry to interrupt, that goes around the perimeter, basically. Not against the perimeter. So if you had like north by northwest around here, you'll walk along the road, and on your right side, against the wall, will be like a kobold enclosure that actually spills out underneath the road. And so, because the kobold's tunnel, right? So there'll be like a kobold enclosure that goes all the way around, or that the road that you're walking through bisects. And then beyond that would be like the ogre enclosure, and so forth and so on. If you take that road all the way around to the other side, you can cut. You know what? Let me just draw you a little map, she says, trying to explain it. So she will pull out some dirt on the ground. So you've got like here's your circle. Let me move this so the viewers can see it. You guys are also need to be able to see this, I'm sure. All right.
I think it would have taken us to a blank page and drawn this.
That would make too much sense. Too bad. This is bad, Neal.
Let's go to a blank page, Neal.
It's too late. Die is cast.
Yuri said it's too
The
bad.
die is cast.
You draw a circle, Neal. I think you draw a circle again.
All right, so here we are. So you would enter from here and go down the ramp, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there is going to be a road that circles all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
And then it also cuts, not exactly, these lines are oversimplifications, but cuts through the middle like this. So you can then, there's 3 large sections. And your kobolds are going to be like this part over here, and then the ogres are going to be just like along here, and so forth and so on. And the aquarium is underground in this section over here. So since you're here, you can take the top route or the bottom route, or like half of either, and then cut through the middle to the aquarium. She tells you that the basilisks are here, and the beholder is here. The T-Rex is over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's stuff all around.
Well, I think we could go past kobolds. They would be no problem, and then just go south. No.
Yep. I'm sure there's nothing. What's in this area up here?
Well, this section right here has a mummy.
You got an actual mummy.
Mm-hmm. An actual mummy from a what do you call it? A pyramid, nonetheless.
Ah.
Yep.
One of those pyramids.
Don't
Not
let
the
it
Great
touch you. It
Pyramid.
inflicts mummy rot. Plenty of brave warriors died bringing us this mummy, but it's okay. They were cheap to hire. Let's see. There's a little cockatrice enclosure next to the mummy enclosure, you know. Over here we have a behir. Familiar with a behir? They're like
No, I'm not.
10 legs, 40 feet long. They're gargantuan creatures that breathe lightning bolts. So we've had to enclose him also in a reflective surface that has a large, what do you call them? Strips of metal that run all the way through it. So if he ever tries to breathe electricity on anything, lightning on anything, it'll just conduct back to him and hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, we found out later that he's actually immune to electricity and lightning, so it doesn't really work, but, maybe the here's the thing that got out. Oh, God, that would be terrible. Yeah. We got some werewolves over in this section, over there. Lots of creatures.
Well, you didn't grab the cobbler from town, did you?
Excuse me?
The cobbler in town's a werewolf. In Berkshire.
In Berkshire, you don't say. The cobbler makes... Is he a true werewolf or a cursed werewolf?
Cursed.
Oh, well, that's...
He was bitten.
He loses interest very quickly. That's fine.
There's a Yeti who teaches at the Wizard Tower.
A Yeti?
Our guy.
Really?
Yeah. But, he's a wizard, so good luck on that.
How much to bring him in?
I'm not going to try, because I'm level 1, and he's, level high.
Come on, everyone's got a price. How much?
Well, no, because that's a suicide mission, so no.
Come on, everyone's got a price.
We've already established the price. 1 Yeti for 1 Yeti. That's just how much a Yeti is worth.
Well, we'll talk after you can figure out what's going on here.
All right.
Well, what do you say? Let's go get magic weapons? Which ones do we want to go past? Through the center? Around the outside?
Each path seems treacherous. I like that.
What
so
do
you want
think?
to go past the kobold route?
I think so.
Yeah. This is the track that we're looking for. So you set off past the kobold enclosure, and it's sort of like a prairie dog enclosure, where it's a quarry, so you're at the base of everything is stone, but they piled up some dirt, and so you've got these rolling hills everywhere, and there's kobolds popping out of their holes and looking around, and they see you, and they point at you and bark at each other, and they'll pop down a hole, and then another kobold will pop up on the other hole on the other side of the road, and it's very clear that they've got tunnels crisscrossing the area, but it's also clear that the bottom is solid stone and the walls are solid stone and they can't get out, and the walls just high enough that they can't stack on each other and climb out, and they're too stupid to form a giant pyramid of kobolds to get out. It looks like it'd be pretty easy to escape, but the kobolds have been baffled by wall technology.
Alright, anyone speak kobold to ask them a question?
No, I don't speak kobold.
I got language magic, so...
You walk past the kobolds and you see an ogre pen. This also has nice tall walls with slanted inward at the top little bits of things with barbed wire. And then there's a moat between the road and the ogre pen that's 15 feet wide and filled with water. And And beyond that is where the ogres would be, and they've got like a little fake cave that they built in there, and the ogres are standing around, and as they see you come up, one of the ogres like hurries over to, right up to the moat and waves at you and goes, "Oh!"
Wave at him. Hey.
Hello.
"Ah! Get me out of here!" He shouts in Minotaurian.
Okay, how do we let him out?
Why we let him out? I thought we were supposed to put them back in.
Well, he's asking to be let out.
He did ask.
He did ask. Is there a... How do we let you out, sir?
There's a drawbridge. They bring it across the moat so we can they can throw stuff in. Bring the drawbridge.
All right, where's
Please.
that? All right.
I don't know.
All right, we'll look over here.
Save me.
Okay.
And we'll just keep walking down the path to the south,
Yeah, let's
looking for the drawbridge. But
Wait, where are you going?
we have to find the bridge.
Save me! Don't leave me! Two more ogres come out of the little ogre cave. Help us!
Wait, so there's like a moat around them, and then there's bars for us.
So you've got like your walkway and like a small little wall, and then it drops down quite a ways, and then there's a moat that's like 20 feet wide, 15, 20 feet wide, and then like a small rise again, and then that's where the ogre enclosure is with like walls on the other side.
Okay, so they couldn't get up because the moat is a big wall, right?
Right. So the moat will lead to a large wall. Yeah, like you ever seen like a bear enclosure or like a polar bear enclosure, where like it sinks down from where you are. You look down upon the ogres. Literally, not metaphorically. Cool. You hook a left and head through the middle of the section. It looks like there's some few pens here that haven't yet been filled. There's just like coming soon signs on them. Most of them
coming soon.
No, most of them are just sort of barren. Like they've been cut down, so you can have an enclosure, but there's no decorations. Like there's room to build moats and things for the creatures to interact with, but nothing's been built through here. You'll pass one that says Rust Monster, though, and you can see maybe in the shadows of one of the little fake caves that they built here, a Rust Monster basking, trying to stay out of the morning sun. Let's see. What else might we have lying around? You pass, like, as you get closer to the aquatic area, you'll pass, like, a crocodile pen that's just for, like, normal crocodiles. Huge, but normal, otherwise, crocodiles. You can pass a... there's a small little one, a small little enclosure, maybe 20 feet by 10 feet. That says Leprechaun on it, and it's all green and grassy with trees and whatnot, but you can't see any leprechauns within. He's not here yet. Maybe he's just hiding. And then you enter the downwards tunnel that heads, that's at near the intersection of these three things right in here. So it appears that the basilisk and the beholder are underground. This entire midsection is underground. And that's the way to the aquarium. So in we go. Basilisk is going to be on your left, and you will soon pass a large glass wall. Look in through and see a basilisk enclosure. It's been built to look like an old abandoned mine, and there's a basilisk just standing there. And you can also see a couple of stone statues. One of them looks like some sort of zookeeper. Two of them look like soldiers. One of them looks like a little child waving at the basilisk, and they're all like in the enclosure with them. It's hard to tell if these are supposed to be like renditions or if the basilisk actually killed 4 people and they just like left it in the enclosure.
So is Myrtle with us or not?
I think you guys said you were going to leave her behind.
We did. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Sorry, I just forgot.
That's fine. Yeah. And then you keep going forward until you reach the aquarium section, and you're within a rounded tunnel. There must just be water above you, and you can see all sorts of sea creatures swimming around: barracudas, sharks, regular little fishies, some octopus, that sort of stuff. and you reach a path that goes left and right through the aquarium.
Yeah, I'm looking.
But we haven't seen any blood or anything else fishy or out of the ordinary, right?
There's plenty of fishy things, but no blood.
Okay. Just making sure.
Oh, wait a second. What if these are were sharks? There's werewolves here. There could be a were shark.
Would they be evil or good?
The sharks would be evil, but like maybe a were fish. Maybe that would be good.
Because bears are good, and werewolves are evil. So it's hard to tell if the predator is actually evil or not, because bears are good, apparently, but wolves aren't, apparently. Don't get that, but whatever.
Well, where are the wolves? We saw the bears. They're back over there.
Yeah, we didn't see the werewolves in the section we didn't go to.
All right, we'll have to find the werewolves later.
Yeah, but the werewolf is in the Lupin Law.
If we got the werewolves to bite the shark, would it be a shark wolf?
I don't know how the curse works.
Would it?
And I don't have the lore ability to think of it.
Wouldn't it just drown at the bottom of the ocean once a month?
Such a horrible curse.
Maybe that's why it doesn't work. They just all drowned. So we go left or right?
Let me get my compass. I don't know.
Excellent. You'll have to explore both ends.
Yeah,
I guess right we go.
let's go right. Yeah.
Always take the righteous path. So you hook a right, begin traveling down this kind of darkened and spooky tunnel. The only light here is what filters in through the aquarium above you. You can see large sea monsters sort of just passing you by. There's like a giant squid that just flutters by quietly. And at the end of this hallway, you can see what looks like a jail cell door with a sign above it. Are any of you literate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literacy.
Excellent. It says armory, no entry to guests.
Oh, we're guests. We can't go in.
But we needed to go in the armory. I think this one's fine.
No, but we're not allowed. Look.
But we're not guests. We hired. We're staff.
Oh yeah, we're hired. We're hired. Yeah,
I have a solution though. I just pulled on the sign.
Oh, okay, we can go in.
The sign
Fantastic.
clatters to the ground. That's when you hear it from behind you. Voices talking in common. Well, Frank. What do we got here? And the other voice says, looks like we've got some minotaurs who've come to join the party. Third voice pipes in going, yeah, minotaurs. I think we could make them pay for what they're gonna do. And as you turn around, you see 4 bugbears standing there, clearly holding magical weapons in hand. Looks like they've already managed to raid the armory.
All right, were you hired to solve this problem too? Did they double dip us?
Yeah, that's what happened. We're hired. You know, we're here to solve the problem. Why don't you come over here and we can chat?
Yeah, let's chat. Sure.
Let's chat, yeah.
I can't believe she hired 2 groups. Oh my goodness.
Totally, right? Can you imagine that?
Pretty out of control.
No, don't trust humans. Don't trust humans.
Don't trust them.
Fucking humans. Fucking humans. Right. So, fine fellows, what were you hired to do? Because we know what we were hired. Maybe they're not the same thing.
Well, we wanted to find out what happened to all the staff because no one's been reporting back from this place in a few weeks.
Really?
Yeah. What did you get hired for?
They exchange some looks. Well, we got hired here to bring some new, what do you call them? Exhibits to the attractions.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
You get anything good?
Not yet, but we found something mysterious.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why don't you come with us? We'll show you. Maybe you
Okay.
can make sense of it.
Well, we've got to get the magic weapons from the armory first. We're told to get them.
That's a problem,
Why?
because there aren't any. He says,
Oh,
showing off his sword.
Oh,
See,
she lied to us!
I
you
think
know
we
those
better
humans,
check.
such liars.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get out of the aquarium. It's dark and damp down here.
Yeah.
And
So
they will.
you found the source of the problem? Something mysterious?
Yes, we're the guards anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of the mystery. Come here. We
Oh.
want to show you something.
Okay.
And they will lead you back out here and then around this way, where you'll come to one of these like empty-ish pens. But this one has a large gangplank. It's like very similar to the ogre enclosure, except this one has a gangplank that goes over and into it. And on the inside, you can see that there are some huts that have been built, but like clearly not completed. And someone has like sawed the ground, so you've got like this big area of like lush green grass on top of which you've got some very large, like what would you call them, bugbear-sized huts on the enclosure. And they look in and they're like, see these? Look at this. This place looks like it's ready to be populated. Yet there's a drawbridge here. Whatever is in here must have escaped. You think that could be the problem?
Yeah. They look bugbear size. You see anything your size and running around?
Well, we keep seeing things out of the corner of our eyes, you know? There's like a sound, and we'll go and take a look. Little Jimmy hasn't come back from his last time he went to go look for something. You know, there used to be 6 of us. Now there's only 4. Bobber's so careful, and he looks at you suspiciously. You're,
We just got here.
Yeah, you
Look,
just got
no
in. We
blame, no
heard you
weapons.
coming down the ramp. Wasn't sure if you were here to murder us or what.
Nah. We're here to find out what happened to the staff, that's all.
And,
Well.
and actually, we had a secondary thing, which to get the drawbridge, because the ogres, they asked to be let out. Do you think we could use this to
we
get them out?
You don't
should
want to
let
let
the
the
ogres
ogres
out?
out. Are you kidding me?
Well, they asked to be let out.
Yeah, but they're monsters. They'll kill you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they gotta stay in there. You know, they're murderers.
You're right. We didn't ask them what they were gonna do.
Oh.
Actually,
You
This
can't
is their
just let people
prison. If they're a murderer, this must be their prison.
Yep. Sort of. Extrajudicial prison, let's call it.
All right.
They did bad things, you know? No one's gonna miss them now that they're locked up in here.
All right. Good.
Bank
good.
robbers,
I'm a
like
clerk of a stare and all. That sounds
Fraudulent voters,
lawful.
you know? Cast too many votes in the ogre elections.
Oh my goodness. Who's the new ogre high king anyway?
Do I look like an ogre?
Fair enough. I didn't know either.
I did hear about a common fraud for that kind of stuff. There's some people who pretend like they have 2 heads because the 2-headed ogres get 2 votes instead of 1.
Oh my
They'll
goodness.
go around with the fake heads.
That's terrible.
Well, only to the other ogre they kill for fake head. Only bad for him.
So you kill an ogre, you like set the head on you and cover it up with some makeup so it looks like it's attached to you, and then you go and be like, oh, he's asleep. 2 ballots, please.
Exactly.
Nice. Nice.
Ogres are very creative creatures.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. So
well,
something's got
maybe-
out of here. Anyone know how to track? I'm not very good at tracking. I'm very observant somehow, even though I've only got 10 perception, but tracking I'm not that good at.
well,
What if we just look for tracks?
Yeah, let's look for tracks. We'll see what escaped. What do we do to look for tracks, Neal?
For the guard tracks, the human tracks.
Oh,
Well-
yeah, look for tracks in general.
The area that
wait,
you're
y'all seem
standing
to have
on.
been here. Where all the guards go?
Well, as I said, you know, there's been some weirdness going on here. This, what'd they call this place?
Some
what-
monster park or something.
Right, the monster park is a little bit bigger than you might think. No, the tunnel that we were just in, the aquarium tunnel, that's only the first layer. It actually gets pretty deep down in there. Could be
Oh.
anywhere. I'm thinking, though, that whatever was in this pen got out, killed the guards, and ate them, and is now hiding around here somewhere.
We've got to deal with that. That's the mission. By the way, does this pen have a sign next to it? The bugbear exhibit.
They point to where there would be a sign, and it just says, "Coming soon."
So whatever escaped was a new addition.
Either that, or they switched signs with another place.
Yeah.
Could be clever creatures in here, whatever they were. I
Mm,
mean, definitely not ogres, right?
yeah.
Although I wouldn't
But
put
how-
it past ogres to escape and then get stuck in another pen.
But these
Impossible.
buildings aren't ogre-sized anyway.
No.
Very true.
Yeah. But how attractive do you think these things that escaped were?
What?
Well, I'm just thinking maybe it's something that seduced the guards. Do you think they're attractive? I don't know.
Well, that's an idea. You know, I wouldn't have put it past old Myrtle to put a, what do you call it? A siren in one of these places, or a succubus or something like that. You know, there's a behir over there.
Yeah.
Quite crazy. She must spend a lot of time on road getting animals.
Yeah. The road wasn't even finished. I don't get it. The road isn't finished, but she's had all this time to build the whole exhibit. Road would take less time.
It happens sometime.
Yeah, it happened.
Wait.
The road to Disneyland weren't ready on day one.
But wait a second though. If this is a jail, have we ever considered what if the people here were innocent? Did we try asking them? We had a similar problem the other week where we had to break out somebody who was innocent. We just asked them if they were innocent, and they were.
You're the one who broke that person out of jail the other week.
Heard that one
those
pretty
wanted-
well.
Those
But they
wanted
were
posters.
innocent.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were innocent. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Because I was about to get you for that, but all right.
Yeah.
Because there's wanted posters around town looking for the mysterious people who broke the wanted person out last
Well.
week's episode.
Maybe we go check front with Myrtle and we see what was supposed to be in here. Maybe she can
Yeah.
tell us.
Yeah, maybe we should ask Myrtle. She's out the front.
Can we?
Well, shouldn't
meander
we
back to
just
the
go
front?
take a look at this pen right here? I don't know anything about tracking, but it sounds like you guys might know something about tracking.
Well, we do have a 50% chance to track by scent.
Well, whatever. Well, then what are we waiting for? There's probably covered in scents in that place.
I don't trust the bridge. I think a bridge will crash if we walk over it.
It
Oh,
seemed too low.
please. One of the
You walk across and you smell
bugbears-
for us.
Yeah, one of the bugbears walks across it and hops
Oh,
up
we're
and down
heavier
on the
than
gangplank.
you. Come on.
Come on, what are you, a coward? A coward?
Hey, I'm half a ton. Each of us
No
are half
reason
a
to be
ton.
rude.
Oh, is that the cockatrice or is that just you?
No, I just don't want to go to a pen because I've got this feeling that I'd get trapped in there.
Yeah, we
Oh,
don't
a
like
little
pens.
claustrophobic, huh?
Good one.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. So, we'll look for
See,
clues.
if someone just pick up bridge like this now that the one's in there, and I put it on the road, be like, see, then you get stuck. How's he gonna get out now?
Well, we'll
Yeah.
let him out. And they go and pick up the bridge and move it back, and the other guy comes right back out.
All right.
What did it smell like in there? You were just there.
Smells like grass.
All right. Okay, it's not very key clues there. Let's keep moving.
We just go check with Myrtle. I sure she know. Easy
Yeah.
solution. Then we know what to smell for.
Mm.
All right. Let's go find Myrtle.
Yeah.
You guys know where she is?
Yeah, she's that away. Yeah.
Well, let's go. Why don't you lead the way?
Sure. Let's go.
We'll go by the T-Rex pen. Is the T-Rex still in there?
Yeah, so you head south. You start wrapping around in the direction of the T-Rex pen. And you can see that the T-Rex pen has another bridge right next to it. that's not like in the pen yet, but clearly it's set here in case someone wants to get into the pen. You can find a cage with a goat in it, sitting on the walkway side, as if someone is soon to be sliding the goat cage down the ramp into the T-Rex pen soon.
Does the T-Rex look hungry? Did someone forget to feed him today?
The T-Rex is not quite visible, for his pen is covered in large trees to provide shade for the creature when it gets too hot down in here. It's not very good ventilation in this quarry. It gets really hot, and the T-Rex likes the shade. But you can see something moving in there. Like, you can see the trees bending and creaking, and every now and then there's sort of like a thud sound. There's definitely a T-Rex in there, but it's hiding.
Good.
You know, someone's
Well, we
going to
know
have
it's
to
not
cut
that.
down some of those trees so the viewers can see what's in the pen, don't you think?
Maybe one day.
Yeah, I think we
You
should
need
get
something
Myrtle
fast
to
to
do
run
it.
around in there, though.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah. I just have a feeling she's going to ask us to do it. I'm not too keen on getting in that place myself. Maybe one of you guys knows a wizard with like a cut down tree spell, huh?
Oh. I don't
Would
have
be
that one.
interesting spell. I'm sure some wizard have landscaping spell. I've never come across them though.
It could be called Fell Tree. And then if people don't know what's going on, they think it might be an evil tree spell, but in reality, you're just knocking it down.
Clever.
You ever heard of a lumberjacking wizard?
No.
I have not, but I'm
Neither
sure
have I.
there's some. I bet they're up in the north.
Sounds like
Probably
a really
wearing black.
interesting selection of spells that you'd need. Probably a lot of strength to help haul the trees around. Maybe a tensor's floating disc.
Control
Maybe.
plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys can walk all the way around past the T-Rex. You can see the werewolf in the werewolf pen. It's just one, and he's got his arms crossed, and he's looking at you. He's in his hybrid human wolf form, narrowing his eyes and glaring at you as the 4 and 3, 7 of you walk past him. And then
Wonder
you
what
head
crime he did.
You head up the road right back to the front entranceway where you can find Myrtle.
Hey, Myrtle. The weapons went in the armory.
What?
Yeah, these bugbears said there's no weapons in the armory.
She looks to the bugbears. What happened to the armory? And one of the bugbears goes, I don't know. They just weren't there when we went to take a look at them. And little Jimmy's missing. Something's out and loose.
Something, right? Well, do you
have
think
any-
you have little Jimmy's? We can try, because we have a chance to track his scent.
Smells just like us. He's a bugbear.
Well, each individual bugbear has slightly different scent.
We don't keep any of little Jimmy's possessions on us. That'd be stealing.
I mean, if you had borrowed something off him or something, I don't know.
Well, we can take you to his bunk. It's down on the second basement layer.
Oh, that might work, and then we can track him. Yeah.
But it's dark down there. How's your night vision?
Good.
Be just fine.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want you to get lost or confused in the dark. In
Well,
the
you
night,
know, us Minotaurs and
underground, where no one can hear you scream.
us Minotaurs are used to that, going through mazes for some reason.
It's a good place. You get people screaming, running around underground. It's funny time.
Sounds like it's perfect for you then. Maybe you should just go head down and check out little Jimmy's bunk. I'll
Well, we
give you
don't know which bunk
directions.
is his.
Yes, indeed.
Which
And-
bunk is his?
Oh, we
And-
get
and
lost
by-
in mazes.
And yeah, by the way, we wanted to just clear things up because I know Myrtle, you gave him a mission as well. What was just because we want to split up the work. What stuff were they supposed to do that you hired him for, and then we could do the other stuff?
Well, the bugbears were brought in to capture creatures. They're the ones that brought us the ogres and the kobolds.
I see.
Right.
Is there,
You know, I figured you wouldn't have a problem working with bugbears, right?
No, of course not.
Of course not.
Good. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes
they're good
humans do,
people.
which is why when I saw the 3 of you in the tavern, it just seemed like the right fit.
Yeah,
Thought you would
exactly.
understand the need to work with a highly diverse, multiracial working force.
Mm.
I see. Are the guards human then, or did you have other people?
Oh, it's a little mishmash. Some humans, a couple of dwarves. Very friendly dwarves, though. Even like a pair of goblins.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Very
big
diverse
hodgepodge,
workforce.
all sorts of stuff. Don't know who's on duty today.
Well, I guess we can go down other road and see if everything's still in cage on our way back to Little Jimmy's.
Yeah, only one enclosure was open, and we explained which enclosure that is. The one that says coming soon.
Oh yeah, what was supposed to be in there?
Yeah, what was going to be in there?
Nothing yet. It's not
Well,
ready.
I thought. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's we sometimes build enclosures for creatures that we're not sure what we're gonna get. Yeah, we know we need some larger humanoid sorts of things. But we already have the ogres. We're looking for something that people wouldn't see ordinarily day to day. I don't know.
All right.
He looks at the other bugbears and I had asked our friends here if maybe they had any criminal cousins that we could imprison. And the bugbear goes, "Come on, I'm not gonna jail my cousin in this sort of place. What do you want?" She rolls her eyes and goes, "Well, the money's right. You know it. If you ever change your mind."
Interesting.
All right.
Well, let's go look around and see what else is down there.
Yeah. Which bunker's his, so we can get the right scent? Little Jimmy's.
Right. So you're gonna want to enter. There's another sort of eatery section on the far side. You must have passed it. It's right when you exit the aquarium on the other side. Whole
Right.
collections of shops. And one of the back buildings that looks sort of abandoned is actually a tool shed with a staircase that heads down to the underground workers area. If you head down there and follow on in, the barracks are going to be on your left side, and you'll find all of them in there. Well, you'll find the barracks there. It's where Little Jimmy's bunk would be. And one of the
Yeah.
bugbears will chime in and be like, Little Jimmy's bunk was the top bunk, 2 bunks in, 1 bunk to the right.
Okay.
Good. 2 bunks in, top bunk to right.
Yeah, 2 right.
Okay, well, back down we go, I guess.
Yep. Let's keep investigating.
Okay. It sounds like you guys will just head right back through everything. Same route. Do you want to take the?
We want to take a route. We haven't covered
Yeah,
this
whichever
internal
one we
line.
haven't got.
Like this internal, we've gone the outside, but we haven't
Right.
done
Oh, what?
the
You
internal.
haven't done
So
this
we want,
one.
yeah, we want to just check if anything's out.
Sure. You can come on down this area. As you're coming through here, you're starting to enter that underground area, and the pen to your left is a beholder pen. Similar to the basilisk, it's built like a large mine, and there, floating in the middle of the pen, is a beholder filled with eye stalks gazing in all different directions.
Okay, let's be quiet.
Well, at least it's in there still.
Is it like the mirror thing as well? I guess.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
what she
you
said.
get that impression. There's some lanterns in there that are shining light and preventing, and you guys are in a pretty dark section of the tunnels. But according to Myrtle, if you were to light something in here, it would be able to hit you with its gaze attacks.
Funny, if it destroyed the lights inside its pen, it could escape.
You guys can head back through the aquarium with the large sharks and everything above you. Pop out the other side. There's the little eatery. There's a large pretzel shop. And behind it is the shed that you're looking for.
All right.
We'll go into our little shed and head on down.
Head into the shed, and you go down to sub-basement 1. There is a staircase that will continue down to sub-basement 2, 2A actually, and then the rest of the path leads inward. Barracks to the left, mess hall to the right, and then path that goes forward that is unlabeled. But the barracks are to your left right now. So.
Okay.
head in, poke around. You can find the bugbear quarters because they're labeled like bugbears, goblins, humans, dwarves, and halflings have to share a place because there's so few of them together.
I can't believe there's segregation here. Wow.
I think it's segregation. It's okay. We find his little bed. We snip him out, I'm sure.
Sure.
Okay, let's find his bed.
Sure enough, there are 8 bunks in here, and the 2 bunks in, 1 bunk over on the top, bottom, whatever. You can find little Jimmy's bunk and smell it.
All right.
And get the scent of a young bugbear.
All right, so we have rolling D100. I'll try and get low.
50?
Low is good. 50 or lower on a D100. Yeah, you get the scent for little Jimmy. Get a pretty good idea of what he smells like, and you can start wandering around and following your nose. Now, granted, he has been everywhere in here. He does work here. So it'll take a while to like sniff out the good stuff from the bad stuff, the new scents from the old scents.
All right. We'll do whatever you can.
You notice
Follow the
right away
nose.
that the scent is stronger, deeper within sub-basement 1.
Well, let's meander around sub-basement 1 then. Maybe he just in corner hiding or something. He gets scared of the bugbear.
Yeah.
You get towards the back, and you can hear some splashing sounds coming from behind a door that says baths. Light shines out from underneath this door, too. Dim light.
Maybe he's having a bath.
Well, let's check.
Yeah, let's check.
Wait,
What?
do you know of any monsters named Bath?
No? Can I do a
I don't think
lore
so.
check, Neal?
To see if there's anything named Bath?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because there'd be multiple of them.
Yeah,
This is where where
yeah.
the baths are held.
Yeah, I don't have the proficiency, so I'm doing it at minus, what? 4? Is it? Or?
Yeah, no, half your stat.
Oh, okay, so... Yeah, I'll have to look it up. So, it'd be like... I'll just do a d20 and see if I got... I have to look it up. No, I failed anyway. Don't worry.
All right, cool.
I'm not going to bother looking it up. No, I can't think of anything called bath.
There's no way there's something called bath. That's something humans do. Silly human. Not know about rain. Rain solves all problems. Alright. Slowly open the door to the baths.
And we'll find out what's in the baths on the other side of our break. See you guys soon.